are you laughing at, honey?
Myself for being such a liar. I'm writing to Shep. Darling Shep, I'm spending the summer on the wing, making flying visits here and there. And who knows, perhaps I shall take a sudden notion to swoop down on Dallas. How would you feel about that? Ha, ha. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say. How does that sound?
Uh-huh.
Most of my sister's friends go north in the summer, but some have homes on the Gulf, and there has been a continued round of entertainments, teas, cocktails, and luncheons.
Eunice seems to be having some trouble with Steve.
I heard about you and that blonde.
That's a damn lie.
You ain't pulling the wool over my eyes. I wouldn't mind if you'd stay down at the Four Deuces, but you always going up.
Who ever seen me up?
I seen you chasing around the balcony. I'm gonna call the Vice Squad.
Don't you throw that at me.
You hit me. I'm gonna call the police.
Did he kill her?
No, she's coming down the stairs.
Oh.
Call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
What's the matter with Eunice?
She and Steve got in a row. Has she got the police?
Nah, she's getting a drink.
Oh, that's much more practical.
She here?
Nah, at the Four Deuces.
Running hook.
I must jot that down in my notebook. Ha! I'm compiling a notebook of quaint little words and phrases I've picked up here.
You won't pick up anything here you ain't heard before.
Can I count on that?
You can count on it up to 500.
That's a mighty high number. What sign were you born under?
Sign?
Astrological sign. I bet you were born under Aries. Aries people are forceful and dynamic. They dote on noise. They love to bang things around. You must have had lots of banging around in the army. And now that you're out, you make up for it by treating inanimate objects with such fury.
Stanley was born just 5 minutes after Christmas.
Capricorn, the goat.
What sign you born under?
Oh, my birthday's next month, the 15th of September. That's under Virgo.
What's Virgo?
Virgo is virgin.
Ha! Say, do you happen to know somebody named Shaw?
Why, everyone knows somebody named Shaw.
Well, this somebody named Shaw is under the impression that he met you and Laurel, but I figure he must have gotten you mixed up with some other party, because this other party is someone he met at a motel called the Flamingo.
I'm afraid he does have me mixed up with this other party. The Hotel Flamingo is not the sort of establishment I would dare be seen in.
You know of it?
Yes, I've seen it and smelled it.
You must have gotten pretty close to have smelled it.
The odor of cheap perfume is penetrating.
That stuff you use is expensive?
$25 an ounce. I'm nearly out. That's just a hint if you want to remember my birthday.
Shaw must have gotten you mixed up. He goes in and out of Laurel all the time so you can check on it and clear up any mistake. I'll meet you at the Four Deuces.
Hey, don't I write a kiss?
Not in front of your sister.
Stella, what have you heard about me?
Huh?
What have people been telling you about me?
Telling?
You haven't heard any unkind gossip about me?
Well, no, Blanche, of course not.
Honey, there was a good deal of talk in Laurel.
About you, Blanche?
I wasn't so good these last 2 years or so, after Belle Rev had started to slip through our fingers.
All of us do things
I was never hard or self-sufficient enough. When people are soft people have got to shimmer and glow. They've got to put on soft colors, the colors of butterfly wings, and put a paper lantern over a light. It isn't enough to be soft. You've got to be soft and attractive. And I'm fading now. I don't know how much longer I can turn the trick. Have you been listening to me?
I don't listen to you when you're being morbid.
Is that a Coke for me?
Not for anyone else.
Why, you precious thing, you. Is it just Coke?
You mean you want a shot in it?
Well, honey, a shot never does a Coke any harm. Let me. You mustn't wait on me.
I like to wait on you, Blanche. It makes it seem more like home.
I have to admit, I love to be waited on. You're so good to me.
Blanche!
I know, I won't. You hate me to talk sentimental. But, honey, believe. I feel more than I tell you. I won't stay long. I won't. I promise.
Blanche.
I won't. I promise. I'll go. Go soon. I will, really. I won't hang around until he throws me out.
Now will you stop talking so foolish? Ah, heavens!
Right on my pretty pink dress.
Use my hanky. Walk slowly. Gently. Did it sting?
No.
Why did you scream like that?
I don't know why I screamed. Mitch is coming at 7. I guess I'm just feeling nervous about our relations. He hasn't gotten a thing but a goodnight kiss. That's all I've given him, Stella. I want his respect. And men don't want anything, and anything they get too easy. But on the other hand, men lose interest quickly. Especially when the girl is over 30. They think a girl over 30 is ought to, the vulgar term, put out. And I'm not putting out. Of course, he doesn't know. I mean, I haven't informed him of my real age.
Why are you so sensitive about your age?
Because of hard knocks my vanity's been given. What I mean is, he thinks I'm sort of prim and proper, you know? I want to deceive him enough to make him want me.
Blanche, do you want him?
I want to rest. I want to breathe quietly again. Yes, I want Mitch very badly. Just think, if it happens, I can leave here and not be anyone's problem.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Eunice. Hey, Stella.
It will happen. It will.
It will?
It will. It will. Just don't have another drink, honey.
Ah, me. Ah, me. Ah, me. Come in. Well, what can I do for you?
I'm collecting for the Evening Star.
I didn't know the Stars took up collections.
It's the paper.
I know, I was joking, feebly. Will you have a drink?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can't drink on the job.
Oh, well now, let's see. No, I don't have a dime. I'm not the lady of the house. I'm her sister from Mississippi. I'm one of those poor relations you've heard about.
That's alright. I'll stop by later.
Hey, could you give me a light?
Sure. This doesn't always work.
It's temperamental. It's temperamental? Ah,
Yeah.
thank you. Hey, what time is it?
15 to 7, ma'am.
Late? Don't you just love these long rainy afternoons in New Orleans when an hour isn't just an hour, but a little piece of eternity dropped into your hands? And who knows what to do with it? You didn't get wet in the rain?
No, ma'am. I stepped inside.
In a drugstore? And had a soda?
Uh-huh.
Chocolate?
No, ma'am. Cherry.
Cherry?
Yes, ma'am.
You make my mouth water.
Well, I'd better be going.
Young man. Has anyone told you that you look like a prince out of the Arabian Nights? Well, you do, honey lamb. Come here. I want to kiss you softly and sweetly on the mouth. Now go along now. Quickly. It would be nice to keep you, but I've got to be good and keep my hands off children. Yeah, buddy. I have to admit, I love to be waited on. I have to admit, I love to be waited on.
No, Marlena, serious.
I have to admit, I love to be waited on.
And will you stop talking so foolish?
Watch how you smack. Break into smack.
Oh, my smack it, girl.